I've stopped counting days, stopped counting time. All I know is every moment is the same. Dark, cold, filled with fear and uncertainty. The work is heavy, my whole body aches. Maybe it will give up first. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Vintage Story. We are here in another beautiful day. It seems that I have figured out the weather problem that was plaguing me, because there is quite a bit more clouds all around me. Not over my current area just yet, but I'm sure they will be coming in the next few days, because it is rather cold. So as soon as we get any sort of precipitation, it'll be snow. In this episode, I'm thinking I'm gonna get started on a barn. I don't have any animals to put in the barn just yet, but when I do, they'll go in there. Don't you worry. I was a bit hesitant to do a barn at first because I didn't have any animals, but I figured I'd rather have the barn and not have the animals than have the animals and not have the barn. So when I do eventually get around to getting animals, I'll have the barn. I'm still a little torn on what I want the barn to look like. I want it to differ a little bit from the normal kind of thing we got going on here. And I also want to build rather quickly because I don't want to get a bunch of snow dropped on my head while I'm trying to build it, because that would suck. I'm trying to figure out where I would want the barn to go. So I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I'm going to get some dirt, I'm going to pile up, and I'm going to get a lay of the land and see what I can work with. I sort of want to flatten this out. Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to dig up this whole area. This big kind of circle bit that juts out, that's all gonna go. Man. Oh, it's snowing. Very light snow, but it's definitely snowing. Okay, I got the area all flattened. I just gotta fill in that hole over there. And the snow is definitely coming down now. It looks, I think it looks pretty cool. All on the statue like this. Yeah. I'm glad I put that up when I did. But anyway, we got the area flattened. We're gonna get to work on this barn. We're also gonna make a windmill this episode. But not for any hammers or anything cool like that, just for a quern. I'm gonna put it right about here, next to the tannery, because I'm gonna be needing to use the quern a lot to grind down lime when I get more. I had this idea to build the whole thing out of stripped logs, because I think that gives like a really nice, I don't know, barn look. Not really sure how else to put it, but yeah, I think it'll look cool. It's gonna be really expensive though, but it'll be alright. Just have to cut down a lot of trees, but it'll be alright. Okay. A lot of activity out here. Let's get to bed. Continue the work on the barn in the morning. Oh, so dark. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be a long winter. I can just tell. We're making pretty good progress on our leather. Pretty soon, we're gonna be able to get this final linen sack over to a backpack, which is going to be very exciting. This is a strong tanning. Oh yeah, there we go. Yep, in just 2 more days. It's very oak intensive. Like, it's all just kind of the same color. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. Okay, I am almost out of wood, so I'm gonna head into the forest. I'm worried because if snow drops on my head, it gets me wet, and then I get really cold, and then I freeze. I don't want to freeze to death. But I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Bro, where even am I? Okay, here we go. Just stuck in the foliage, man. What even? It's all just maple trees out here. Where's the oak? The pine. Where's the oak? Birch. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is complain, and then the game gives you what you want. Well, not always, you know. Lest we remember episode 2. Ugh. Thinking about that keeps me up at night. The hours spent looking for the copper. But we're not going to get back into that. I don't want to revisit that time in my life. Oh, wow. Look at that. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I just realized that I have been recording with only the left side of my audio on my desktop being recorded, so that's a little embarrassing, but it should be fixed now. Sorry about that, everybody. Just cooking up some food here. I looked over at my OBS and I realized only one side was being recorded. But it should be fixed now. I decided to go with maple wood for the roof. Kind of the status quo at this point. But I figured it would be a nice break from the oak. And now that I have the roof in, it doesn't look too bad. Well, not fully in. I have the idea of the roof is there. We'll say that. But I'm out of maple wood. So I have to go get more. That's the basic idea. Got the roof all filled in. I just need to do the trim, put the doors in, and then do the interior. Let's get that trim done, so I can be done with the roof. I hate work on the roof. It's all cold. My guy's shivering. He's not having a good time. Again, for the ceiling, I'll do birch, because it's a nice bright contrast to the very brown. It's like it throws a little bit of color into the very, like, you know, we have dark brown, light brown, light brown. We can have like a little yellow. I think it'll look pretty nice. But I do need more birch wood. It's a good thing I have a little birch forest growing next to my thing. So we're good. We're good on the birch wood. But once again, I am out of maple. So we are going to have to venture back into the forest for a third time to get that maple wood. Oh boy, oh boy. Christmas has come early. More leather. Don't mind if I do. Let's fill this barrel back up. The last backpack. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's do all of this. And then bam! Oh yes. That's what you like to see. Let's go throw this leather in the house. Actually, I'm gonna put this bucket back. Aw, man. Oh! Jump scare. What the hell? Alright. That's okay. Nothing I ain't used to. Just more hiding in the house. Okay, it's looking pretty good in here. Kind of want to maybe push this out a little bit more. Kind of divide them a bit more. They kind of have like these bed areas for the animals. But yeah, this is the basic idea. I got this little upper part. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. Probably just hold the grain for the animals up here. But yeah, I just need to get the doors, and for those I need nails and strips, and I don't want to use the bronze, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go mine some more of those copper things that we found so I can get enough to make what I need, because I need plates for lanterns and for the nails and strips. So we're gonna need a fair amount. So once I'm finished with the roof, we're gonna go do that. And once I wait out this temporal storm, so I'm not trying to do that, getting jumped by drifters. That would suck. While we're out getting the copper, I'm gonna stop at the traders along the way, see what they're buying and selling and such. Bringing some of these along, because I think almost every trader will buy aged crates off of you. So it's a good little way to get some gears. Now he wasn't buying the crates, but he was buying the linen sacks, and I don't think there's anything else I can even do with these now that I'm done with them, so I might as well sell them to this guy. But yeah, let's get on our way. Let's go get this copper. It just had to be apocalyptic when I'm trying to be out here doing stuff. I think I might stay with this guy for tonight. I don't want to be wandering around out there. Go away. Yeah, I'm staying with this guy tonight. It's me and you, Hector. Oh my gosh, I just want to warm up. Whoa. I just want to warm up. I don't think I'm asking for too much here. Am I gonna run for it? I'm out. I'm lighting this tree on fire. It's gonna keep me warm. Oh shit. Holy shit. Why are you just running at the bottom of the water? Why can you do that? Holy balls. I don't know if I can take him. I don't have any arrows left. This is not good. Away. Away. Oh! Okay. Oh, he's still following me. Go away! I think I might have lost him. Once I get this one, I think I'm gonna walk down here and get these 2 coppers, and then just take the translocator home. Be nice and, it's like a big, you know, it all wraps around. Be nice. Save me a lot of walking, too. Oh my goodness! Holy shit, this terrain is insane. That is sick. Okay, I have made it home and I am cooking up some food. I've got all the copper now. I just need to make them into nails and strips. Well, first I need to make them into plates. I'm gonna do that with all of the copper. I'm gonna make it all into plates. Because I don't really have any use for copper ingots anymore. I have the bronze and I can just make tools out of that. So let's get this cooking. Let's not waste any time. I accidentally made 200 extra units of copper, so I guess we're gonna have a copper hammer and a copper axe. But I'm gonna start some more because I wanna get it all cooked. I don't wanna sit on this for too long. I made a few of the copper bars that we got into plates and put them as lanterns in here just so we could have some light. And then I made the rest, well, not the rest, but enough into nails and strips so we can put some doors on this thing. We have quite a bit extra, but I anticipate that we're going to need them at some point in the future. Just with all of the lamps and nails and strips and stuff like that we're going to need. I'm sure I'll get a use out of these at some point. I seem to have miscounted the amount of nails and strips I would need, but that's okay. We can get the rest later. The important thing is we got this side done. You know, we got the front done. But yeah, I guess let's just throw this windmill up real quick. I don't anticipate the windmill to take very long. It's not a very complex thing. So let's just get that done and we can finish this episode up. Okay, let's figure out where this is gonna go. I want to leave a little bit of space just so we can have kind of like maybe like a back alleyway type deal through here. But I also want it to be pretty close to here. So we're gonna, I think we'll doorway right here, be a little closer. So I don't want it to block the front door of this either. So maybe right here, and then like that. And it's a little too close. There we go. Okay. And I need more things. Let's see. 3, 4, 5. Oh, wrong stone. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Just a little thing. And then inset that by 4. Yeah, for all of them. Let me go grab my pantograph. I keep running back and forth. Oh my goodness. This is why there's so many cuts in my videos, because most of my building process is just this. I go, yeah, this is cool, and then I go, oh wait, I forgot something, and I run back and I grab it, and I place 2 more blocks, and I'm like, oh wait, I forgot this. Oh wait, I ran out of this, and then rinse and repeat for a couple of hours, and then I have a building. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize it's a new year. We finished our first year in Vintage Story. Not bad progress for year 1, I'd say. Well, I mean, technically not our first full year, because May 1st is when we started, not January 1st, so we still got a little ways to go, but, you know, we're you know what I'm saying. I have horrible news. We're all out of lime. I can't make more mortar. You know what that means? We're gonna hope and we're gonna pray that this commodities trader has lime in stock, because if he doesn't, it's Jover. It's actually Jover if he doesn't have it in stock. Oh, God bless. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 stacks. Oh boy, you're doing me good. You're doing me good. Alright. I'll see you next time, pal. He is my favorite. He is my favorite NPC. He always hooks it up. Okay, I have made it back with all of the lime. It's perfect. I'm probably gonna cook a stack of it up and then use the rest for lime water. Maybe not the rest. I don't know. We'll see how it all shakes out. I can always just go back and buy more. That did take a big hit to my gear situation, though. That is not ideal. But it's alright. What else am I going to use these for? Okay, all of the lime is finished cooking. I think this is going to be... Not even I think. I know this is going to be our biggest batch of mortar yet. That... Oh, wrong. Wait for it. Boom, and then we go boom. Oh yeah, look at all that mortar. We're set for days. Now we just need to get some more bricks. We are back at the base of the windmill. We're ready to continue. Okay, we got a nice base going on here. I think what I'm gonna do is not... It's gonna be kind of like a pyramid at the base here with the roof. Like it'll funnel up into a 3x3, and then we'll extend it out. Not out, up until as high as we want to go, and then we'll put the windmill on. Okay, I took a little nap. Hopefully it gets a little lighter out soon. It's going to be kind of hard to see what I'm doing when it's all dark like this. Oh, okay. We're just going to start building up. And once I feel like we're high enough, then I'll stop. I don't want it to be too high. I think just a few more. Maybe like this is probably high enough. Okay, and then that is the wrong way. That's cool. Boom. Okay. I brought some these with me so I can make more gears, or not gears, axles. Like that. And that. Alright. And then block all that off. Alright. Let's hope this doesn't do too much fall damage. Alright, not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It looks a little, how do I say this? If you know, you know. Anyway. I think I might just destroy this. Because I don't want it to stick too far out. Now we can... I don't think that shouldn't get in the way. Let's see. Okay, it does. Oh man, does these get in the way too? What's the point? There it is. Oh, what? Oh man. I just want to do something cool. Why is it still spinning? That's funny. And some of them dropped all the way down there. That's really annoying. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. It looks a little stupid near the top, but overall I'm happy with it. Let's finish this. Let's finish this up. I'm sick. I'm sick of building in the winter. Nice. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's just throw this lamp in here. Little light. And yeah, I think that's going to do it. This video reminded me why I hate building in winter so much. So if you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.